Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today we're getting ready to flash the E85 Flex Fuel tune. And my tuner suggested I get it pretty low to flash the tune. But we're in a little bit of a situation here because my car says 7 miles to empty and the station is 9.6 miles away. So this is going to be a nerve-wracking drive. But there is one thing that makes me feel a little bit better is that, sorry, it shifts kind of high now. This transmission has a lot of gears in it. But anyway, I filled up with like $3 worth of gas before I came to work. So, and the distance to empty for some reason stayed exactly the same. So that gives me hope. I'm thinking that maybe they are conservative on this estimate. So we'll see if I can make it. It's all freeway driving, so wish me luck. All right guys, little update. I've been driving for a little while now and it says 5 miles to empty and it's 6.4 miles away. But if you look at the gas gauge, it doesn't look like it's way over there on E. So I think the gas gauge knows that I put that additional $3 worth of gas in it, but the distance to empty is still kind of low. So I think we should be able to make it just fine. All right guys, we have made it. That's what the gas level looks like, 2 miles to empty, and we're right here at the station. This station sells pure E85. All right guys, I know you can't see very well, but it's doing the process right now, the tuning process, and we'll do the learn process, and I'll show you guys that in a second. All right guys, just got some pure E85 in the tank. This is what it costed. Yeah, oof. Gas prices are extremely expensive, and then this station charges a little bit extra because they have real E85. So you definitely have to pay to play, that's for sure. So this is what he says. He says, go down to 0 miles to empty, fill it up with E85. He said it'll take a good 10 minutes of idle and neutral revs for the fuel to start mixing and for the ethanol percent to start learning properly. Do not drive immediately. It may learn incorrectly. So that's what we're doing here. We're just sitting here, doing a little bit of revs here and there, letting it learn. No engine lights or anything, so seems to be working properly so far. It always makes me nervous doing this stuff because I feel like something's gonna break, but I mean, they've done this in millions of times and it seems to be okay. Once we get going, I'll answer some questions about the E85 tunes so that in case you guys are curious of doing an E85 tune on your Mustang, you know what to expect. All right guys, I had my timer going. I was supposed to wait here for 10 minutes, so it's been 11 minutes. I did a little bit of revs and stuff, so it should be learned. So let's get on my first drive here. I'm gonna put you guys on my hat. All right guys, so unfortunately there was a whole bunch of traffic when I was driving back from the gas station. So I didn't get to do like a real good drive, but I did do one pull on the way back home, and the car feels really quick. So I'll show you guys a little bit later when we get ready to doing our data logs, but so far the E85 is really impressive. The Lund Flex Fuel tune, my tuner told me that you should only use this tune when you are transitioning from 91 to E85 or from E85 back to 91. This isn't necessarily meant to be driven around with all the time, and the reason for that is that the sensors that detect the octane or alcohol percentage, whatever, the sensors do not always read the octane correctly, and when it doesn't, you'll notice like a little bit of bucking, like when you're at at an idle. I'm gonna either run 91 octane with my 91 tune, or I'm gonna run only E85. Alrighty guys, just started scanning with the laptop for the data log. So we're gonna do a pull from 3rd gear all the way up to 7,000 RPM. See how it does. I'll do it kind of once we get around this corner. There's some water. That's gonna be a little bit dangerous. Okay, let me go slow through this water. So I don't want my car to get super dirty either. Man, that sucks. Okay, we're getting ready to do it. Definitely pulls hard on E. I'm gonna do another one just for safe measure, or I should say good measure. I feel like my exhaust burbles a little bit more. Okay, let's do another one here. Wow. It pulls hard on the E. Okay, let's go ahead and put it back in drive and settle things down a little bit. And let's go ahead and stop our log. There we go. Alright guys, we're going to try a quick 0 to 60 just to see how it does. Let's go ahead and go into the fastest mode, which is drag strip with traction off. Now let's just hope that we get good traction and things don't explode. So we'll do a little tiny brake torque, nothing crazy. Did a 4.6, but that was with a lot of spinning, so it's definitely capable of doing it faster. Wow, that's crazy how this just E85 tune really makes a huge difference in this car. We are back on the POV hat. We'll just do some like half throttle like type pulls. It just wants to get up and go. Transmission tuning is really good too. I wish first gear shifted into second a little bit earlier, because it does kind of wind out first gear, kind of like when you're in sport mode, but I mean, some people might like that better. It does do a little bit of weird idle every now and then, because it has to try to learn your percentage. So when it does that, I kind of just drive around a little bit more and kind of do a few revs and hope that it gets back to normal. So that can be a little bit strange. So I understand why you either want to be on the E85R tune or just the 91, or if you live in an area with 93, the 93 tune. You don't really want to run the Flex that often, and I can see why. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe, and I will catch you guys when we flash the E85R to see what kind of difference it makes.